What's going on, guys and gals? My name is Bryson from BCNS Games, and as you probably already heard, unless you're living under a rock, the Destiny 2 Leviathan Raid is now out, guys, and so many fire teams have tried their hand at completing this challenge, and as I'm making this video, only 1% of the Destiny population has been able to do it. My fire team included. Just throw that in there.
Now we get to brag to everyone else.
Oh, that logo and that loot is so sweet.
Yes.
But don't worry, guys, we're going to show you here in our 4-part guide here how you yourself can join the ranks of the 1%. You can finally say, I am the 1% and meet it, and actually be able to get that sweet, sweet loot from the Levianth Raid. Now, guys, basically the raid's broken up into 4 different parts, and the first part is very simple.
Yeah, it's very easy.
We'll make this very simple, guys. First stage is you're going to have to be able to find the correct door in the Castellum. There are going to be 3 different doorways. While as you go throughout the raid, you'll come back and you'll revisit that room 3 different times. And depending on what symbol you see in front of that door, it correlates to what standard bearer you have to go out and actually kill and retrieve the standard.
Yeah, there are going to be 2 teams of 3. One team is going to stay at the key spot, and they're going to shoot all the people around there. Anyone who's an ad that comes towards, you have to make sure they defend. No one touches the key spot.
Correct. And meanwhile, you'll have another 3-man team that'll go out and actually hunt down the standard bearers, grab that key, and bring it back.
Yes.
Right, because you remember, there's 4 different logos. We have the Hound, the Sun, the Chalice, and the swords or axes, depending on what you want us to call them.
But there's only going to be 3 keys that you have to retrieve, and then 1 spot where it's defending.
Correct. So basically, to oversimplify it, guys, it's breakdown in 3 different steps. 1 is you have to make sure your standard bearers die, and you retrieve the key and plate it back in the order. 2, your defense team has to make sure that your standard retrievers do not touch that key. It's very simple, but Ryan, remember, it's a pain in the ass whenever we have to have that retriever grab a key and we have to restart it all over again.
Yes, and every so often there's going to be a scion that spawns in the middle, right, or left. They can't be shot by bullets. You have to run up inside their spherical shield and melee them. Once you melee them, the shields on the standard key retrievers will go away and you can kill them.
Yeah, guys, if it teaches you anything from this first part of the raid, it's not hard at all. Very simple. It's just a lot of little things that have to be done right, and everyone just has to have one good perfect run. This is by far the easiest section of the raid, but it's a good introduction to be able to tell you that you and your team are going to have to communicate and be on point in order to be able to get this raid done without grinding it for 20 hours like my fire team had to do.
12 hours, relax.
It was tough. The point is, we got it.
Yes.
But after you do this, guys, you get all 3 keys, you put them in the spot, and then afterwards the doors will open up and you'll get your first access to the loot chest for the raid. Now, when everything's said and done, now that we have our loot, the next part, guys, is going to be pretty self-explanatory. Just go ahead and follow the hallway and you wind up in the bathhouse. That is going to be its own guide in itself, so you guys can go and check that out if you have any trouble with that. But you see how happy we were back when we did this?
After you complete each part of the raid, you're going to feel great. You're going to feel so accomplished. When you complete the whole
We didn't know! We didn't know what was coming!
Yeah.
We get fucked!
You have no idea what's coming up next, but once you complete the whole raid, you feel so accomplished and you get to brag to everyone else.
Guys, it's going to be tough. Find you a nice group of friends. Find yourself to be able to communicate with each other, and the biggest thing is just to be able to stay calm and everyone to be level-headed. The raid is doable, but guys, it is hard. If it was easy, well, why else would it be a raid? But don't worry, guys. We've got you here. Go ahead if you have any kind of trouble. The guide will be right there in the description to the video. Click on it and you can try out for yourself, and you can take our strategy in order to beat the bathhouse. But whatever you do, guys, I hope you have fun out there doing your raids and all throughout the world of Destiny. And if you do anything, make sure, what do they got to do, Ryan?
Stay crispy. Stay fucking crispy.